Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm Ryan York, your commentator for today's game. It's the second game of the doubleheader today. You have your Washita Tigers women's team playing against Delta State University. Both teams plan to continue their undefeated streak as Washita is 2-0 in their last game against Texas A&M Texarkana, winning 2-0 as Asha Sampson and Ashlyn Heckman are the two goals scored for that day. As for Delta State, they're 1-0. They beat Louisiana State at Shreveport. Beat them 2-0 as well. Now that we're off, see Ashlyn Lynch with the ball at her feet, trying to clear it out, move it forward. Turner now has it. Back inside to Dotson. For those of you tuning in today, as of right now, if you weren't here for our men's game, we are at the Arkadelphia High School today because of some rain yesterday, resulting in some standing water on Cluck Field. Lynch stepping in, intercepting the ball. Defensive pressure now in Delta State's possession. Getting the ball back to Hilliard out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, who's a junior. Moving the ball back around. Number 32, Hauk, freshman out of Germany. Now cutting inside, Delta State with it. Passes through all defenders. Snow going for the ball. Good clearance. Getting the ball forward to Dotson. Turning it back around. Kisbert with the ball. Ball goes out. It's going to be a Washita throw-in. Free kick, in fact. Megan North with the ball at her feet, senior. Turner going for it. It's a good attempt by Delta State trying to get a touch on the ball. Missed it, but then a good clearance. Being a throw-in for Washita. Ashlyn Lynch going to be throwing it in today. Long run up, trying to get inside the box. Over to Fowler. Dotson with the ball at her feet. Attempts for a good stop by Delta State. Now just trying to get the ball out of their defensive end. Megan North gets it to Ashlyn Heckman. So we're going to have a call here. It's going to go towards Washita. It'll be a free kick. Heckman is slow to get up right now, along with number 17, Diana Ogachua. Diana's from London, England. Is a senior at Delta State University. Megan North with the ball. Trying to get the ball over. Good header by Delta State, clearing it out. Foot race for the ball. Fowler now has it. Goes for a shot. Easy grab for Hilliard. Wasn't much difficulty for her. Moving the ball up the field. Gets the ball out to number 15, Tasha Tomes, out of Dubai. And then number 19, Lynch, cuts it out. 15, Heckman with the ball at her feet. Now on the counterattack, running with the ball, Delta State. Dotson cuts it out. Gets it outside. Turner, back over to Lynch. Megan North with the cross. Getting it over to number 21 for Washita. Frankie 9. Ball goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for Delta State. Gets it to number 16, Rainey Niles. Goes out once again. Washita throw-in 9, throwing it. Getting it up to Kisbert. Going over the head. But it looks like it goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for Delta State. Long throw forward, trying to get it to Diana. Waiting for her teammates to help her out in position. Have a whistle. Be a free kick for Delta State in good position. Number 32, Nicole Hawk, stepping up for it. Lozano trying to head it out. Delta State still in possession inside the box. Good attempt at a header, had no power behind it, making it an easy grab for Michelle Snow. A sophomore for Ouachita. Kisbert trying to get the ball to Fowler. Moving the ball around. Good attempt in defense. Trying to intercept the ball. Kisbert now takes it. Seeing a lot of good defense today so far. Working a lot more on the shorter game. Now with a good position inside the box. Tries to cross inside. Snow with a good grab, stopping any attempt. It was a low cross, just a little bit too wide, just inside the goalie's grasp. Dotson with the ball at her feet, trying to get it around. Good defense by Delta State. Back up to Kisbert. Inside to Fowler. Good stop by Delta State. Now moving the ball outside. Number 7, Justin. Intercepted by 21-9. Kisbert trying to move the ball around. Trying to cross it over. No call here. Delta State still in position. Getting the ball inside. Attempts a shot, number 29, Riley McGee. Goes far right of the goal. No effort needed from Michelle Snow. Now going for the goal kick. See the back line today for Ouachita. Number 21, Frankie Nye. Number 13, Erica Gaddy. Number 19, Ashlyn Lynch. Ball goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for Ouachita. Ashlyn Heckman getting off the ground. Some pretty good weather today. Obviously in the spring, a little bit colder. It's 40 degrees outside. Not much wind. Once you get running around on that field, it feels pretty good. Over to Turner. Trying to get it back inside to Fowler. A little bit long. Good interception, good clearance. Dotson with good defensive pressure. It's a weak pass. Good interception. Kisbert goes down. No call is made. Delta State still in possession. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Ouachita. Good idea from Delta State. Trying to get it over to number 7, Justin. Trying to get on the outside and see if they can get a cross in. Looks like Frankie Nine's going to be throwing the ball. Now we see defensive pressure by Delta State closing in on the thrower. Getting the ball over. Dotson with the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be another throw-in for Ouachita. Long throw by Dotson. Ball still in Ouachita's defensive end. Diana's going for it, trying to take possession, and looks like it's going to be thrown for Delta State. Erica Gaddy, Good kick out clearance. Number 26, Habas, junior out of Guatemala City of Guatemala, throwing it in. Ball up in the air. Lozano's trying to clear it. Ball back inside the box for Washita. Goes out. It's going to be a goal kick for Michelle Snow. Inside goal for Delta State is Amanda Hilliard. Went to Baton Rouge High School. Moving the ball around. A lot of good defensive pressure from Delta State. Not letting Washita breathe. Another throw in for Washita. Going for the longer pass. Trying to get it to Fowler. And the 32, Hawk with a good header. Getting it up in the air. Another throw in for Washita. Still slowly moving up the field. Turner going for it. Good header by Toms. Now on the counterattack. Diane with the ball at her feet. Trying to move it up for Delta State. Ashton Heckman intercepts it. Tries to get it to Kisbert. Not poor communication by Washita. Now on the counterattack. Delta State's getting in, has a good opportunity to score from here. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for Washita. Good defense by Frankie Nine. Megan North trying to have a whistle on the play. Could be a free kick for Washita. Moving the ball around to Ashlyn Lynch. Going for a through pass here. Getting over the mid. Toms with a high cross forward. Lozano with the ball now. Washington moving the ball around, using that defensive line. Kisbert with the ball. Defensive pressure goes out on Washita. Smith throwing for Delta State. Back to Hawk. Moving the ball up. Good pass forward. McGee. Now with the chance to move forward. Goes out. It's going to be Washita's throw in. Tries to get it to Heckman. Go out once again. Another throw in for Washita. It's going to be a free kick. Looked like that was on Tasha Toms. Turner trying to get it inside. Collision by Kisbert, number 5. Skvbach. Lozano with a good clearance, getting it forward. Ball's going to go out. Going to be a throw in for Delta State. Toms throws it in. Getting back to Hawk. Moving the ball around. Long ball forward. It's going to be Snow picking it up. Number 17, Okachu in the front. Lozano getting it to Heckman. Getting it past the defender. Heckman running with it. Has a good opportunity to cross it in. Good attempted goal. Just left. Out of reach of the goalie's hand. Just inaccuracy at that point. Some defensive pressure by Fowler and Kisbert. Ball goes out. It's going to be Delta State. Heckman with the ball. Trying to move it around. Out to Lynch. Has a little bit of space. Now pressure by Toms. Some counterattack by Delta State. Up to Toms with a good through pass. Okachuku with the ball. Back out to Toms. Dotson with a good clearance. Be a throw in. Trying to get the ball out of the box. Get a free kick. Dotson goes down. Now trying to move the ball around. Lynch with it. Defensive pressure. Heckman trying to cut it back, get past over defenders. Stop by 9. And a clearance by Megan North. Now trying to move the ball up. Ball out to Toms. Lozano, good defensive stop. Moving the ball back around to Hawk. Pass the ball outside. Still in play. Megan North tries to clear it. There's a clearance by Megan North. Now 9, trying to move it back. Another clearance. Lozano going for the ball. Against Toms. Now we have a call. It's going to be a free kick for Delta State. Nicola Hawk lined up. Header by Lozano. Fowler trying to get it outside to Kisbert. Nothing is called. Play goes on. Delta State running with it. Megan North intercepts. Now Turner running. Ball goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for Washita. Dotson trying to get the ball up. Good interception. Now back to Hilliard. trying to find some options. Have a clearance. It's going to be a throw in for Washington, a good position. Ashton Lynch throwing it in. Gets it to Lozano. Ball goes out. It's going to be another throw in for Washington. Get a clearance from Toms. Another throw in by Lynch. Ball up in the air inside the box. Now outside to Megan North. Goes for an attempt. Good clearance by Delta State, getting the ball forward. North crossing it, keeping it up in the air to Lozano. Toms with some good defensive pressure. Ball's going to go out. It's going to be another throw in for Washita. Fowler with the ball at her feet now. Trying to cut back inside. Poor placement on the ball. It's going to be a goal kick. Getting the ball outside to Hawk. Ball goes out. It's going to be Washita's throwing. Good attempt at a save by McGee. Long throw forward by Lynch to Fowler. Now inside the box. Toms gets it back to Hilliard. Lozano now has it with a shot attempt. Good defensive stop by Hawk. Heckman gets it up in the air. Good clearance by Delta State. Now on the counterattack. Good block by Frankie Nine. Heckman running with the ball. Good through pass to Fowler. It's going to be a offsides call on Fowler. Has some space to work with here. Gets it to Toms. The long ball forward. Lynch, good block. Tries a touch on ball. Can't recover it. Back to Snow. Have 21 minutes left in the first half of the game. Now Washita's defensive third. Snow grabs the ball, stopping any chance for Delta State at the moment. Long ball forward to Dotson. Good interception by Delta State. North with the clearance, up to Heckman. Moving the ball back around to Hawk. Trying to get the ball forward. Swing inside. Trying to get it inside to Okachukwu. Looks like we're going to have a substitution. Number 4, Addison Mills, will be subbing out, along with number 29, Riley McGee. Good clearance by Dotson. Hilliard with the ball. Nine with a good stop. Dotson with it. Over to Lozano. Trying to find some space. Moving the ball forward with a good through pass. Turner's running for it. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for Delta State. Interception by Fowler. Turner with it, now Dotson. Move it around Heckman. Now with a good chance to counter. Running with the ball at Delta State, moving forward. Good defensive effort and stop by Washita. Fowler trying to save the ball. It's going to be another throw in for Delta State. Moving the ball inside. Over to Hawk. Now Toms. Heckman with defensive pressure. Lozano intercepting. Trying to move the ball up. Has some numbers. Good through pass to Kisbert. Cut out by Hawk. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick. Have substitutions for Washita coming in now. Subbing out number 9, Jamie Fowler. Number 22, Washita, Brianna Lozano. Number 3, Madison Humbert, subbing in. Number 8, Palladini. Be a throw in for Washita again. Dotson getting it to Humbert. Moving the ball back around to Megan North. Swinging out to Turner. Turner running with it. Okay. Clearance by Delta State. It's going to be a corner kick. Megan North with the ball now. Okachukwu. It's a good defensive stop. Ball goes out. Just under 16 minutes left in the first half. Turner throwing the ball in. Moving the ball up to Okachukwu. Turner intercepting. Moving the ball backwards. Swinging back around to Lynch. Delta State putting a lot of defensive pressure on. Now with the ball once again. Running with it. And an interception. Defensive stop by Washita. Turner trying to get it to Heckman. Trying to cut back inside. Delta State stopped. Humbert trying to head the ball, moving forward. Now Delta State on the counter. Now Delta State turning around. Ball goes out. It's going to be a throw for Washita. Another throw in for Washita. Ranking 9 throwing in. Gets it to Megan North. Get the ball up in the air. Moving the ball forward. Humbert running for it. Good grab by Hilliard. In just a second, I'm going to have Coach Chris Lawson with me, head coach of the men's team for Washita Baptist, talking to me after their victory over the University of the Ozarks. Now running with a Turner on the outside, trying to cut inside the box. Moving forward with the pass. Shot, went over the goal. Good attempt, good effort. It's going to be a goal kick for Hilliard. Moving the ball outside. Over to Skovbaka. Now forward. Joining with me now, I have Coach Chris Lawson. How are you doing today?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Doing great. It's a great day to just have a doubleheader. Great day for soccer. How are you feeling about today's win?
Feeling good. I thought we played well. Kind of a couple things that we didn't do as well as on Thursday. We kind of turned it around and were able to really show that well and take hold of the match from the start. So I think it's a positive step moving forward.
That's great. And then this semester's a little bit different. This year's a little bit different soccer-wise, and y'all have a condensed season. How have y'all adjusted, and how are y'all feeling about the change as a whole?
So I mean, just to be honest, just to be happy playing again, competing, going against another side. So I think obviously changes. You have the weather challenges that we have being out here at Arkadelphia today with basically winter weather through the early months of the spring. But I think like I said, happy to be out on any field, playing against another team. So I think they've kind of been really excited, taking that really well, and now that we're out competing and being tested by an outside opponent.
Good clearance by Michelle Snow, getting out. Okachukwu with an attempt, trying to get any shot on goal as she could. Now you have quite a few freshmen on this year's team. You have Evan Jordan. He's been doing great. First game of the season, had an amazing goal. Y'all have a pretty young squad this year. How are y'all feeling about the youth you have?
So couldn't be happier with the team as a whole. So I think the young players have really stepped up. Granted they had an extra few months to get ready to season versus having to step in the fall and compete straight away. So I think they've taken full advantage of that. I think our older players really led us through that fall as well. Just, seniors and juniors and upperclassmen who kind of experienced the college game really, took that with them and, made those young players compete for a few months. And now that we're, out, with those young players having to play against, college opponents, they've kind of already experienced for the first few months. So they've kind of hit the ground running. So couldn't be happier with both the returning players and the new ones alike.
Yeah, that's great. And then so we have a throw in for Washita. Y'all you're undefeated so far right now. What are your expectations for the rest of the season?
So I think obviously going first few and being able to, get a couple wins, gain some confidence out of that. But I think kind of going in and being able to compete with anyone we come up against is kind of what we expect. And, it's whether or not we can clean up, a few mistakes that we make, and whether or not we can really, take hold of games and, control games that we should be on top in is, really going to be, the deciding factor of whether we have, a lot more wins on the board by the end of the year, or, whether or not we're just holding on in matches.
That's great. Don't want to keep you that long. I got to go celebrate with the team, but I just want to thank you for coming in and talking with me. It's been a great experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate it, Ren.
All right, enjoy that victory. Now a good throw in from Delta State. Good clearance by number 8, Palladini on Washita. Now a good throw in, good position. Trying to move the ball around. Getting the ball inside the box. Shell Snow stepping up. Easy grab. Saw just a little bit ago. Delta State with a good opportunity on goal. Good couple shots. Had the numbers with them. Ball goes out. It's going to be another throw in for Delta State. Number 15, Tom's thrown in. Moving the ball back around. Gets it to Skobobaku. Clearing the ball forward. Ball still in play. Frankie 9 trying to hold possession, keep it out of Delta State's hands. Number 10, Olivia White stepping up and working on it. Asha Sampson, one of our goal scorers in the previous game for Washita's victory. Now running with the ball. Moves the ball outside of Tom's. Olivia White rushing after the player with the ball. Trying to cut back outside. Gets it out to number 9, Ramirez. Good defensive stop by Ashlyn Lynch. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick. Excuse me, throw-in. It's going to be a throw-in today. Gets it back to Hawk. Cross inside the box. Couldn't get a good touch on it. Goes out. It's going to be a goal kick. Okay, that was number 3, Cara Heimel. Sampson with the ball now. Moving back inside at 9. Intercepted by Delta State. Delta State keeping it in Washita's defensive end. Trying to move the ball forward. Trying to get it to Akchuku. It's going to be a corner kick here. Okachuku inside goal with Michelle Snow. Getting the ball back. Humbird trying to put defensive pressure on it, trying to steal the ball. Dotson now with pressure. Attempted a clearance. Okachuku with the ball at her feet. Shot inside, goes far left of the goal. No effort needed by Snow. Have just under 6 minutes left in the first half of the game. Still 0-0. Moving the ball over to Hunter. Just clears the ball. Goes off of Delta State. It's going to be a throw-in for Washita. Looks like it went off number 9, Ramirez. Grace Hunter with the throw-in. Trying to get it to Dotson. Intercepted by Ramirez, Delta State. Over to Asha Sampson. Trying to run up the field. Good pressure by Delta. Swinging it back inside, North. Moving the ball up the field to Akachukwu. To Sampson. Poor pass. Now in Delta State's possession. Moving forward in good attacking position. It's going to be a corner kick. Good defensive stop by Washita. Just over 4 minutes left in this game, the first half. High cross inside. Dotson with a good header to clear it out. Another chance at ball. Grace Hunter with good clearance. Ball still in play. Toms recovers it. Moves the ball back around to Lopez. Now Megan North with it out to Sampson. Moving the ball up the field. Once again we see field's still a little bit wet. Number 3 Humbert goes down. Slow to get up. Now 3 minutes. Sampson with the throw in. Moving the ball back around to Hilliard. Out to Hawk. Good forward pass to Toms. Dotson with a good interception. With a long touch from Toms. Trying to get the ball forward. Now Delta State with a counterattack. Trying to move inside to Okachukwu. Now with Ramirez. Good attempt. Goes right at the goal. It's going to be another goal kick for Shell Snow. Just under 2 minutes left in the first half now. Moving the ball around to 9. Tries for a long pass forward. Intercepted by Delta State. Getting it back to Hawk. Out to Toms. Long pass forward. Trying to get it to Ramirez. Good attempt to the through pass to Okachukwu. Taken up by Snow. Out to Hunter. A minute left. First half. Palladini trying to clear it forward. Skovbaka passes it back to Hilliard. Ball goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for Delta State. Over to Skovbaka. Back over to Hilliard and Hawk. Trying to get it outside of Tom's. Not good. Overhead through pass to Ramirez. Cutting inside to Okachukwu. Good clearance by Sampson. Just 5 seconds left. Gets the ball out. That will be halftime. The score is still 0-0. Exciting to see what the finish of this game. A lot of great defense and defensive pressure on both sides. We'll be back with you in a short little bit.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Yeah, I'm up here. You want me to start recording? Welcome back to the second half of Washita versus Delta State. We have Washita, we have Ashlyn Heckman the ball, passing him back. Second half getting started. Looking forward to see what each team brings to the second half as Delta State continues to put defensive pressure and find those opportunities, get a good shot on goal. As for Washita, finding a good opportunity on a long ball or using some of their speed to get around defenders. Megan North now with the ball. Getting it outside to Turner. Good defensive effort. Delta State back out to North. Out to Humbert. Trying to get a cross in. It's going to be a throw-in for Washita. Or free kick, excuse me. Looks like that was on Tasha Toms, number 15, Delta State. Now in a good position, close to a corner. See if Washita can utilize this opportunity. What a save by Delta State's goalie, Hilliard. And a clearance. It's going to be a corner kick for Washita now. Beautiful save and reaction time by Hilliard. Now getting lined up a second time. Good chance by Washita. Megan North with the ball. Inside, another attempt at a header. Now a foot race. Number 16, Niles running with it. We're going to have a call here. It's been going towards Washita. Washita will have a free kick here. Great position, about 30 yards out. Official talking to Ashlyn Heckman. Now adjusting where Delta State will stand. Opportunity, great free kick. Trying to get inside to Dotson with the shot. Dotson with the goal off the free kick. It's a one touch. Puts it in the back of the net in the bottom right corner. Washington now leads 1-0. 42 minutes left in the second half of the game. Washita now celebrating, walking back to the other half of the field. Have a yellow card. Looks like it was on number 9, Ramirez. Number 6, sorry, Lopez. Ramirez passing it in from midfield. The long ball. Delta State has 3 players running along the far side of the field. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Delta State. Trying to move the ball across. Good defensive pressure by Kisbert. Now intercepted. Moving the ball backwards. 9 clears it. Goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for Delta State. Number 6, Jennifer Lopez, throwing it in. Goes out again. On 9. Another throw in. Lopez is from Pasadena, California. Now with Megan North of the ball. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for Washita. Goes off number 3, Kara Heimel. Throwing the ball in. Trying to get it forward to Kisbert. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Delta State's throw in. Number 5, Skovbach retrieving the ball. Getting it up to Lopez. Getting it back to Skovbach. Over to Hilliard. Good defensive pressure by Washita. Heckman stepping up, challenging Hilliard. Moving the ball forward. Good block by Kisbert. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Washita. Lopez was standing out of bounds when interacting with the ball. Referee calls it. Good header by number 20, Anna Whitehead from York, England. Junior. 9's going to be throwing in once again. We're going to have a call here. Marianne O'Kennedy going for it. O'Kennedy's out of Ireland. Have a free kick for Washita. Number 6, Dotson, close by. Trying to get the ball inside to Megan North. Middle of the field, trying over the head through pass to Humbard. Going to be a corner kick here. Another chance for Washita. Frankie 9 going for the free kick, the corner kick. Delta State putting about everybody inside the box. The high cross in. Attempted a header from Dotson. We have a clearance from Delta State. Good stoppage by Washita. Now Delta State with possession. Now with Washita. Humbert has it. Trying to move the ball forward. Toms with a free kick. Now moving the ball outside to Lopez. Has some space to work with. Number 8, Palladini, trying to put some defensive pressure on. Good attempted pass. North trying to block it. This could be the opportunity for Delta State to score again. Good stoppage. Washington moving forward. Hawk with his response. Now Delta State with the ball at their feet. On the run. Long shot outside the box. Goes way over the goal. It's going to be a goal kick for Washita. Now stepping up for the goal kick. Try and get it to Dotson. To North with the header. Gonna have a stoppage here. Number 12, O'Kennedy's down. Slow to get up. Seems like she's okay. Drop ball. Trying to move the ball outside to 9. Palladini trying to get it to North. Going to go out of bounds. Be a throw-in for Delta State. Had a substitution for goalie for Washita. Coming in for Michelle Snow, Jamie Fowler, and goalie now. Trying to get a throw in. Tries for a volley. O'Kennedy now moving the ball up. Delta State has possession of it. Lopez getting inside to O'Kennedy. Outside to number 20, Whitehead. Low cross. Bounced off the official. Now Toms. And Turner has it. Moving it forward with Humbert. Clearance by Hauck. Ashlyn Lynch throwing it in. Long ball forward to Dotson. Moving it to the inside, Humbert. Delta State with position again. Now 9. Getting it to Kisbert. Lopez putting a lot of defensive pressure. Chasing after Kisbert. Delta State trying to take possession. Heckman now. Inside to Palladini. Dotson crossing it to Kisbert. Just long. It's going to go out. It's going to be a goal kick. Good attempt by Washita. But as we've seen today, it's been far too many inaccurate passes on good attempts. Moving forward, Lopez trying to keep it in. Goes out of bounds. Be 9 with the throw in. Getting it to Kisbert. Number 20, Whitehead. Kicking it out. Trying to get it inside. O'Kennedy with the header. Now Toms. Trying to get it to Whitehead. Megan North with a good header. Now we see a clearance from Hull. Megan North getting it up in the air. Kispert running after it, along with Whitehead. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Washita's throw in. Looks like it went out on Lopez. North getting it back to 9. Delta State can now be on the counterattack. North in the way of the pass. Trying to find some room. Good cutoff by Washita. Now moving forward. Hawk trying to move the ball up with a high cross. Still in play. Tom's getting it back up to number 29, McGee. Lynch will be throwing it in for Washita. Ball goes out on Delta State. It's going to be another throw in. Everyone moving forward in position. Looks like Delta State's coaches are having conversation with the officials. Questioning, looks like the call of who it went out on. Looks like there's going to be a stoppage of the clock here. Talking with number 15 Toms and number 3 Humbard. Let's throw in here. Trying to get to Dotson. Dotson with the header. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Delta State's. Quick throw in. Trying to move the ball around. Getting it outside the Lopez. Pass was behind her, didn't get proper placement on the ball. It's going to be another throw in. Turner giving it to 9 to throw. Getting it to Kispert at her feet. Ball goes out. It's going to stay in Washita's possession. Getting up ahead to Palladini. Getting cut off. Now Turner with it. Dotson moving back to Megan North. Cutting inside Humbard. Getting closed out by 2 defenders of Delta State. Now trying to move around the field. Ball passed outside. Lynch stepping up on defense. With a clearance from North. Goes right back into Toms. Now moving the ball around. Skovbach passes it over to Lopez. Now Lynch kicking out. Kennedy puts it up in the air. Nine taps it up in the air, trying to clear it. Now we have a clearance, getting it to Heckman. Pass out to Dotson. Let her a little bit too much, but still gets possession of it. Delta State on the counterattack. 9 stepping up and intercepting. Moving the ball back outside to Turner. Sees a pass with Kisbert. Now on the outside running. Could be an attempt at a cross. Goes for a shot. Has some side spin to it, trying to curve the ball into the left side of the net. Easy grab for Hilliard. Right to Dotson. No, Kennedy with it. Excuse me, Tom's with it. Bare feet. Palladini passing it forward to Heckman. Now a foot race to keep it in bounds. Just goes past the line. It's going to be Delta State's throw it. Trying to move the ball around. Kisbert with a defensive pressure on the goalie. Ball's going to go out for a corner. Going to have some substitutions here for Washita. Looks like Lozano will be coming in for number 8, Palladini. Number 22, Lozano, on Washita's team. He's from Mesquite, Texas, and a senior. So he's majoring in nursing. Now for the corner, Frankie Nine stepping up. Megan North trying to signal to her. The header from number 32, Haug, trying to get back inside. It's going to be a goal kick from Hilliard. Sees Lopez on the sideline. Moving the ball forward. Heckman trying to step in. North with the interception. Still moving the ball into Washita's defensive end. Now trying to just keep possession. Washita passing around. Trying to find open passes. Gets it to Humbert. They have a clearance by number 5, Skovbacher. Now 9 on the good defensive end against Whitehead. Puts it forward for Heckman. Now moving the ball back around. Delta State with possession. Gets it to O'Kennedy. Good interception from 9. Now Lopez with it, bringing it to the middle of the field. Tries a cross over number 29 for them. McGee couldn't get a good placement on the ball. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Fowler. North bringing up the ball, gets it out to Lynch. Moving the ball forward. Turner and Lozano. O'Kennedy with it now. Trying to move the ball up to Whitehead. Now with an opportunity. There's the equalizer. Delta State scores. Have scored in just a second. Delta State cheering, celebrating with their teammates. Looks like it was number 20 for Delta State, Anna Whitehead. They just scored a goal. Now with the score 1-1. 23 minutes left in the match. See what each team does. Turner bringing it back into the middle. Trying to get around our defenders. Have a free kick for Washita. Turner goes down. Looks like we have a yellow card. Looks like we have a stoppage. Number 13, Erica Gaddy, lining up for the free kick. The low pass inside to Megan North, trying to get it to Turner. We're going to call offsides here. Getting the ball over to number 32, Hawk. Oh, the pass in. Gets it to Toms. Cross to the middle of the field. Interception by Washita. Good clearance by Lopez, trying to get it out. Turner fighting for the ball. Now we have a call. It's going to be Washita's free kick. Rainey Niles was attempting to rush the kick. Now Turner back out to Lynch. Now we see Delta State's defensive pressure stepping up once again. Turner trying to get it to North, clearing it forward, trying to get it to Humbird. Turner has it again. Moving it back to Toms. Lynch trying to get it back to the defensive line, but Delta State intercepts it on a bad placement. Lopez has the ball now. Moving it forward. Heckman gets in the way of the pass, intercepting. Humbird puts it back to Turner. O'Kennedy putting a lot of defensive pressure and physicality on Turner right now. Heckman passing it back. North moving it around to 9. Kisbert with the ball. Good through pass to 9. Now on the outside, has a chance to cross in. Didn't have enough power behind it. Gave the goalie just enough time to come out and grab it. Moving the ball over to Skovbach. Back out and around to Toms. The long ball forward. Lynch with the header, clearing it out. It's going to be another throw-in for Delta State. Whistle's blown for some substitutions. Okachukwu checking in for Delta State. Number 11, Kisbert checking out. And Heckman for Washita. Looks like number 16, Alexis Perry, subbed in for Washita's team. The long throw in forward. Okachukwu has it at her feet now. Ball goes out, it's going to be Washita throw in. Whistle's blown. Ashlyn Lynch resetting for throw in. Ball inside to Dotson. Out to Turner. I have a call for a free kick stoppage here. Turner gets up. We have a yellow card. Now Dotson with the ball at her feet. Kara Heimel lining up with Megan North. The long cross in the middle of the field, trying to get it to Humbert. Moving the ball forward. Gets it outside to Whitehead. Has a chance for a cross inside. Stops. Turns. Trying to get some space from her defender. Moving the ball around field. Over to Toms. Now keeping possession. Low pass inside. Good clearance. Lozano stepping up with a header. Over to Whitehead. Still has the opportunity to score here. Crosses inside. Goes far wide of the goal. Goes behind it. Fowler goes to retrieve it for the goal kick. Have a little over 17 minutes left in the second half of the game. Score is still 1-1. Washington Delta State. Getting it out to 9. Delta State stepping up on pressure again. No call on Lopez, but it's Washita's throw-in. Nine throwing it to Humbert. Goes out. It's going to be another throw-in for Washita. Looks like it went out on number 20, Whitehead for Delta State. Long pass forward. Okachukwu now has it at her feet. Goes out of bounds. Goes out on Frankie 9. Throwing for Delta State. Gonna have another substitution coming in. Number 9, Mia Ramirez subbing out. Gets it back to Skovbaka. Moving the ball around. Now the defensive pressure by Washita. Back to Lozano. And now with Dotson. Good clearance. Getting out of the box. Toms has that at her feet. Pressure by number 16 on Washita. Perry. Dotson gets in the way of the clearance. Ball goes out. It'll be a goal kick. These last 15 minutes of the game, we'll see a lot of defensive pressure and attacking from both sides. Hilliard telling teammates to move forward, trying to get the ball to Lopez. Humbert with a good header, gets it up in the air. Dotson stepping in the way, goes out of bounds, will be thrown for Washita. Getting it forward to Humbert. Goes out, couldn't get a touch on the ball. Skovbaka steps in the way, it'll be a goal kick from Hilliard. Have some substitutions. Ashlyn Lynch is stepping out, along with number 17, Grayson Turner. Looks like Grace Hunter subbing in. and number 8, Palladini. Tom's going for the ball. It's going to be going out. It's going to be Washita's throw in. Hunter throwing the ball in for Washita. Trying to get it inside to Palladini. Now White. Whitehead with the ball. Good header, clearing it out. Lozano has it at her feet. Moving inside the box, goes for a long shot outside. This goes to the right of the goal. It's going to be a goal kick for Hilliard. Frankie 9 with the interception. Kicking it out. Going to be a throw in for Delta State. Lopez bringing the ball up for the throw in. Gives it back to Scove Block. Moving the ball forward. Good defensive pressure by Humbert and Olivia White. Ball goes out. It's going to be a throw in for Washita. Hunter trying to keep the ball in. Okachukwu now has the ball running on the counterattack. Good defensive stop by number 13 for Washita, Gaddy. Moving the ball forward, Hawk. Another low clearance. Over to Dotson, back to Lozano. Outside to Perry. Trying to keep possession of it. Tom's stepping in. It's going to go to Delta State here. That was a free kick. Moving the ball forward. The long ball, trying to get to Whitehead. Great pass. Now with an opportunity to score. Good defensive stop. Now 9 moving it over to Dotson. Hunter clears it, gets it to Lozano. Trying to move it forward. Olivia White putting it up in the air, trying to get it to Perry. Now Palladini and Lozano. Another long ball to Perry. Low cross inside to no avail. Number 6, Lopez, clears it over the goal. It's going to be a corner kick for Washita. Now with 10 minutes left in the game, there is no draw. We will go to overtime. The score is still 1-1. Washita lining up for the corner. High shot in. Goes for the header. Just getting the ball up the field. Gaddy with the ball at her feet. Gets it up to Dotson with a great cross. Over to Humbert. Has some room to work with. Tries to go back inside. Gives it right back to Delta State. Lopez running for it, but it's going to be a throw-in for Washita. Now with 9 minutes left in the game. The long throw. It's going to go to Washita again, just off of Whitehead. Trying to get pressure on him. Dotson now has the ball. Lets it go out of bounds. Long through the middle of the field to Megan North. Tries to get it inside to Olivia White. Now Lozano with a long shot. Goes far right of the goal. It's going to be a goal kick. We have some substitutions coming in now. Coming out for Washita, number 3, Humbard. Also number 3 for Delta State, Kerheimel. Number 7 subbing in, Justin. Skobaka with a long pass forward to Okachukwu. Trying to move the ball back inside. It's a low pass. Fowler grabs it. Long ball forward. Fontaine with a long through pass. Now Okachukwu with the goal. 7 minutes and 10 seconds left in the match. And Okachukwu with the winning goal if there's no response. Your scores now, Washita 1, Delta State 2. Moving the ball forward, Megan North trying to intercept. Over to Grace Hunter and Lozano. Ball goes out of bounds, it's going to be Washita's throw in. Have substitutions coming in. Ashlyn Heckman will be subbing in. Olivia White will be subbing out, along with Grace Hunter. Grayson Turner will be subbing in for Grace Hunter. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Delta State's ball. Now with just 6 minutes left in the game. Getting the ball forward. Delta State trying. Lozano with a good clearance, moving it up. Ashlyn Heckman with the ball now. Giving it over to Perry. Turner trying for it. Still have possession of it. Can move inside. Good defensive effort and stop by Delta State. Now Lozano with it. Over to 9. Good interception by Delta State. Lopez moving the ball forward. Still inbounds. Number 7, Justin, and 21-9 running for it. Has possession, has a chance to cross it in from here. The low ball. Okachukwu with the still has a chance for it. It's going to go to Washita here. Now with 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Getting the ball over to 9. Kisbert gets it over the defender. Trying to get around 2 of them. Now Delta State with possession. Puts the ball out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Washita. Dotson intercepting. Ball moving up to Perry. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Delta State's. Now it's just 4 minutes left. Have a substitution. Number 17, Okechukwu, subbing out. Number 3, Carl Heimel, subbing in. Ranking 9 knocks it out again. Another throw in for Delta State. Gets it over to Hawk. Now Toms. The long ball forward. Up in the air. Lozano attempts for it. Now Turner has it at her feet. Moving the ball up. Delta State with another attempt on defense. It's going to be a free kick for Washita. Over to Kisbert. Dotson running for the ball. Chance inside. Gives it right back to Hilliard. A little under 3 minutes left in the game. Over to Justin. Tries to keep it in bounds. It's going to be a Washita throw-in. Eric Gaddy with it. Over to Dotson. Nine throwing in. Dotson with the header. Back in the middle of the field. Hawk with a good clearance. Getting it forward. 9 trying to put it up in the air. Now it's just under 2 minutes left. Megan North has it at her feet. Over to Turner. The long ball trying to get to Heckman and Perry. Goes out for a corner. Minute and 30 seconds left. Great opportunity for Washita to create their equalizer. What a great save from Hilliard. Just in that bottom corner of the goal. Right on top of it. Now with just a minute. Long ball forward, trying to get it to Heimel. Dotson moving it forward to Kisbert. Defensive stop. Kisbert getting up. Now Heckman on top of the free kick. 30 seconds left. Long ball forward. Delta State with it now. 15 seconds. Goes out of bounds for a throw-in. trying his last second. What a last-second save from Hilliard to secure the win for Delta State. Your Washita Tigers 1. Your visitors, Delta State 2. For going into next week, we'll have your Lady Tigers facing off against Harding University on Thursday, February 11th. Now the current record for them, 2-1, as Delta State continues their undefeated streak of 2-0. I want to thank you all for tuning in today for this broadcast of the Washita Sports Digital Network. I'm Ryan York. Thank you.